Hello, my friend Namaskar. So, in this video, we are going to see about the functions. So, functions are very basic thing. So, what is these are the method we can say, or we can say it is having a body that will execute, or it may or may not give some return type. Okay. So, let's see how it is going to look like. So, we are having a name. We can say this is we can say my function, so you can name it anyway. Let's suppose I rate it dog. So this is the name of a function, so you can give any name to a function. So when I click run, it will execute and it will give me some output. Now what is this? So this is having a void means it is the return type. Sometime the function is going to return something. Maybe in the return I have said, let's suppose 250 or 205. So it means I want to return a thing, but here I'm having a void, so it means I'm not expecting anything. So here then I have to write the int. So it means which type of data I want to return. So here I can also listen the value. Let's suppose I can also mention a int, can say swq equal to this. Now again I can say out, and I can say swq. So it means I am having a function which just print this value, and it will give me a return type, and I have stored this return time into variable, and I have print this value also. So if you don't want to mention this, so you can also print the value over here like this, and you can remove this integer variable also if you want to remove it. So here also I have removed it, so it is also going to give me the same output. Okay, so these are the function. So I can call a function multiple time also. Let's say my function. So I got executed. So you can call any function at you can say as per your requirement. Now the important thing is function uh, parameter, or we can say overloading, which is important. So here what is happening? So it is taking some input. So in the function also you can give some input. So let's suppose I mention string. So I just want to print a value. So here I have given the input like lamb, Jenny, Anjana, Anja. So like this I am saying output also. So a function can take input, and also it can do some operation, whichever operation you would like to execute there. Now we are having a default parameter. Earlier you can see I'm giving some input which is stored over here. Now these are the value which is being printed over here. Now I can also take a default argument. So default argument means, so like this, if I'm having a function, it is a normal input. So whatever input you will give, it is going to print. Now here you can see no input is assigned. So if I execute this, then it may give some value as a string or null, or you can say empty. I have assigned this value already. So let's suppose if no value is passed, then it will take the default value. So here for this line, it will print this value. Let's suppose if I show you here. So this is the function which is having, you can say no input, but I have given some input as a default value. But in this function, I want to give some value. Let's suppose I want to mention India. So now it will not take the default value. It will take the value which is I am going to pass. Now in the function also we can give multiple inputs. So like this, we are having a function in which I have given a string and I have mentioned an age. Like this, we are having, we can say we can give more and more input. So like this in our function, so we have to mention what is the data type of our function. Now return type. So let's suppose see out, I have mentioned 3. So this is the input of my function. So this input will go here, and this x value is 3. So I'm returning. So this is the type. What you want to return? I want to return an int. So return. So whatever the value you will return, it is going to add 5 in it. So 3 plus 5, it will return 8 value. So this 8 you can also store in some variable. Let's suppose you have stored over here. Right? my function 3, my function 3, and you can say int a is equal to this, and a plus equal this. Now see out a. Now see, first this will execute, it will give the input 3, so it will add 5 plus 3, it will become 8. So this will have 8 value. Now it will again execute, so again 3 is the input, so it will give 5 plus 3 8, and storing the value, it means adding it. So if I write in the long form, so it is written like this. So I have written the short form that we have discussed earlier. So like this it will end. Now you can see also you can give input like this. This also you can give input. Yeah. Now you can see this function is given some input. What is the input? Is a 3. Now 5 plus 3 8. Now this value become 8. This value become 8. Once 8 will go, so 8 plus 5 it will become 13. So output is 13. So like this we can also play with these values. Okay. Now let's suppose I am having a value. Now we will see a pass by value. So what is happening over here? I am having a value 10. I have given a function in which I am giving the address. Now address is given. Now I have changed the value to the 50. Now once I print the value, original it was 10, but I have given the address. So from the address if I update anything, so that will the value same. Okay, so let's suppose if I remove here, if I mention here 12, anything you can mention, and if I mention here, you can say print num is equal to 50. Now see the value is going to print 10. Why? Because earlier the value is 10. Now we have not changed anything. So whatever we have changed, it is inside this function local scope. But when we play with the address, when I say address, so it means now I'm playing with the address. So anything will be updated by address से कुछ भी चीज update होगी. Now globally effect आ जाएगा. So once I run it, so it will give me the value 50. Why? Because I have changed the address. तो ये difference होता है pass by value and pass by address, और we can say reference. ठीक है. अब तक अपन ने जो दिया था ये वैल्यू थी. यहाँ जो हम चीजें दे रहे हैं वो वैल्यू है, बट यहाँ पे क्या किया हमने एड्रेस दे दिया और रेफरेंस तो रेफरेंस में क्या होगा, ओरिजिनल वैल्यू वी कैन अपडेट. जैसे कि एक और यहाँ पे अपन देखते हैं, जैसे ये है, एक नंबर है 10, इस दूसरा नंबर है 20, दोनों को हमने किया पहले प्रिंट, तो यहाँ पे आ गया 10 20, स्वैप नंबर इनपुट दिया. नाउ अब क्या एड्रेस यूज कर रहे हैं, इट मींस वी कैन चेंज एनीथिंग फ्रॉम एड्रेस. तो वी हैव चेंज अनदर वेरिएबल ले लिया z, x की वैल्यू इसमें डाल दी, इसके इसमें डाल दी. अब जब हम आफ्टर स्वैप कर रहे हैं तो वैल्यू क्या आ रही है 2010. अगर मैं एड्रेस नहीं लेता हूँ तो ओरिजिनल वैल्यू सेम ही आएगी, कुछ भी इम्पैक्ट नहीं आएगा. इफ आई रिमूव द एड्रेस सिंबल, नाउ यू कैन सी इनपुट आउटपुट सेम आएगा. बिफोर स्वैप 10 20, आफ्टर स्वैप 10 20. सिर्फ गेम किसका है, एड्रेस का. अगर एड्रेस ले लिया तो सब कुछ चेंज हो जाएगा. इफ आई टेक एड्रेस देन everything is going to be changed. Array also we can give as an input. Let's suppose I'm having array of 5 integer. So 10 20 30 40 50 I have given as an argument. So I am having a integer 5. Now from this array I just print the loop. I print all the values. So like this, we can also pass array also into a function. If you want to give some structure, so again you can also pass a structure also. Let's suppose I'm having string structure car. Thus I'm having a string and I'm having an integer here. Now यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है आपका फंक्शन. माई कार एक स्ट्रक्चर बनाया इसने टोयोटा एंड दिस इज अ मॉडल 2020. माई फंक्शन आर्ग्यूमेंट दिया. तो वंस दिस आर्ग्यूमेंट इज गिवन, तो इट इज प्रिंट दिस वैल्यू. यहाँ से इसका जो इसने यहाँ पे स्ट्रक्चर दिया था वो स्ट्रक्चर मिला है इसको. नाउ वी कैन ऑल्सो प्रिंट द वैल्यू. तो स्ट्रक्चर ऑल्सो वी कैन पास. जैसे कोई रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल लेना है, जैसे अब रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल. तो लेट्स सपोज आई एम हैविंग, यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है आपका, यहाँ से आपको देखना है फ्लोट की वैल्यू एफ वैल्यू ले ली 98.8. result means storing as a result. So this is a function to Celsius. I will pass a float values. तो यहाँ पे float value आ गई. तो इसमें I have 5 divided by 9 into and minus 32. So it will give me value in Celsius. So I have received the value in Celsius. So we can print out the value after Celsius. So like this, we have written a function. Then what this function will do? It will convert Fahrenheit into Celsius. So like this. So, ठीक है. अब जिसमें एक चीज आती है आपकी फंक्शन ओवरलोडिंग. इसमें हो क्या रहा है, एक ही फंक्शन है बट उसमें आर्ग्यूमेंट अलग अलग है. वी आर हैविंग वन फंक्शन बट आर्ग्यूमेंट इज डिफरेंट इन दैट. ठीक है, फंक्शन एक है, आर्ग्यूमेंट अलग अलग है. अब देखो आपको यहाँ पे देखो, एक आपका फंक्शन, मतलब इसका हल्का सा नाम ले लेते हैं अपन. जैसे इसका एबीसी नाम ले लेते हैं. एबीसी फंक्शन है, ये आपका एबीसी फंक्शन. एबीसी और ए फंक्शन नेम सेम है बट यहाँ पे देखो दो इंटीजर ले रहा है और यहाँ पे आपकी दो, इट इज टेकिंग टू डबल वैल्यू. आप एक और फंक्शन बना सकते हो. यू कैन क्रिएट वन मोर फंक्शन, फंक्शन एबीसी. इट विल टेक थ्री इनपुट int z, x plus y plus z. Now you can also store this value, or you can also do here out abc 1 2 1 1 2 3. Now they see function name is same but we are having overloading over here. तो इसका जो आंसर है व्हाट इज 5. जैसे यहाँ पे इसको स्लैश लाइन मीन्स नेक्स्ट लाइन. like this. So you can create a same name of function with different arguments. Okay, what is important? Argument should be different. This is function overloading. Okay, what is this? This is function overloading. Multiple function can have the same name as long as the number or the type of parameters are different. अगर number या parameter type different है, then no problem. Then we are having scope. So now this is a local scope. Now this is a local scope. So we are having a value 5. We have print the value 5. Once I want to output the value or I want to print the value outside it, so it will take some time. Just give me 2 minutes. So here we are having x which is having value 5 and which is C out. So this is a local scope. So whatever I'm doing, it's inside the function. Let's suppose I want to print the value outside this function C out. If I mention here x, so it will give me error. It will give me error. Why? Because this x is not outside. तो x was not declared, so ये local scope था, but when I want to access outside, it will give me error. Now we are having a global scope also. तो यहाँ पे देखो x की वैल्यू क्या है, 5. So this 5 can be accessed inside this function also. So this is declared outside. So this x can be accessed within this function also. So both we are having local scope. It means the value which is defined inside a function. The value which is defined inside a function which is known as local scope. Local scope are not accessible outside. So the value which is defined outside which also can be printed. Let's suppose जैसे मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ int x is equal to 10 और यहाँ पे मैंने लिख दिया int x equal to 5. अब इसको जब मैं रन करूंगा, so this x will give me the value 5, but this x will give me the value 10. तो ये आपका शुरू वाला आया 5 and later on we are having the 10. So both are different. दोनों में मैच मिक्स नहीं करना है. Okay? Now in the functions also we are having recursion. Recursion means we can apply a loop also there. So let's suppose I am having a function sum 10. This is the input. So if I check if the value of x, it means the value of argument is greater than 0, I am adding the value and I am removing -1. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once the value of x is become 0, it will out output of the loop. So it will come out the loop. And this result is stored over here. So I get 51. So this is important. ये एक बार देख लो recursion. ठीक है, सो प्रैक्टिस योर सेल्फ इज रिकर्शन इंपॉर्टेंट. अब तक जो हमने देखा सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्या रिकर्शन. अगर रिकर्जन इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द रिकर्जन देन यू हैव अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग. देन वी आर हैविंग लैम्डा. सो दिस इज नॉट सो इम्पोर्टेंट, ये एग्जाम में नहीं आता है. तो लैम्डा इज वी कैन से स्मॉल और अनोमस फंक्शन. एक फंक्शन जिसका एक अनोमस फंक्शन रहता है जिसमें कुछ नहीं रहता. You can directly write the code. It is useful when you need a quick function without naming. So what are the lambda function? The function which have no name. अब यहाँ पे कोई भी ऐसा नेम नहीं है तो हमने यहाँ पे लिख दिया, इसको हमने प्रिंट करा. तो यहाँ पे हमने कुछ नेम नहीं लिखा, so there is no name. So this is lambda function. ठीक है, एक anonymous function. ठीक है, तो function without naming it or declaring it separately. This is lambda function, or we can say a mini function.